Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. I think about my third video. Yeah, I think third video today. I mean another one after this, that'll be done. But I'm discussing, of course, NFL news. As you guys know, we're seeing a lot of NFL rule changes. They're trying to add to the game. A lot of different proposals and stuff. I think it was the Lions, the Packers, and some other teams were saying that the tush push was on one of the rules they're trying to get rid of as well. One of the little plays they're trying to get rid of. And also one of the things that said something about, I think, the holding penalties, and legal contact penalties that not making them automatic first downs as well. And one of the other ones too they're trying to change. I feel like that one, that could possibly maybe be a change like that, because we see sometimes they have holding penalties on the defense and they be automatic first down, whether they far or not like that. So it'd give them automatic first down. They should probably switch that maybe to just a 5-yard penalty instead or something. But we also see the tush push too. The Eagles been one of the teams that successfully do it a lot. A lot of teams really can't do it because they don't have the personnel and the quarterback that like Jalen Hurts like that to be able to strong enough. You know, Jalen Hurts did what he squat 800 pounds, something like that. And having those tree trunk legs, being able to move and push through the pound and stuff and make things happen. So having him, they did add AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon, he might not have the best ball carrier vision, but he's very powerful as well, solid, backup piece, rotational running back to be with Saquon Barkley. So you're gonna have that too as well. So they possibly be using that play a lot. A lot of the teams really can't do it, and it's kind of hard to stop it because you don't want to risk injuries. You can't do certain things. But they should allow both sides to push. I don't like rugby in a sense. They might have to start allowing that a little bit. Both sides to be able to push and do what they want to do like that in a sense, because it's kind of hard to stop the play, especially when you get things going and rolling and stuff. But we'll see what the NFL do. I doubt they probably block it. Even if they do like ban it or something like that, you can still do a version of it. Like you might can't do the one where you have, of course, Jalen Hurts getting pushed in. You might just have Jalen Hurts take a direct snap, and you can get maybe two guys lunging in, pushing the opposing team, and then you just kind of dive in. So you can kind of do different variations of it in the sense that they did want to block it or ban it. It might not be the same, have somebody push from behind and push you in, but it still be kind of all right. We'll see what they do with that. We've also seen, of course, Stefon Diggs is visiting the Patriots as well. The Patriots got Drake May over there, got a young quarterback, adding those weapons around him and kind of open up so much more for the offense and stuff. The Patriots are building defense, so they got Mitchell Williams, but they added him, of course. We got Christian Gonzalez there. Travis Hunter might be coming there. You never know. Travis Hunter might fall to the Patriots right there. The third or fourth pick. He might fall right there. You have Christian Gonzalez on one side, Travis Hunter on the other side, Milton Williams up front. Add some more pieces around. You're looking at a nice little team, of course. Defensively, Mike Vrabel coaching as well. He's a defensive-minded coach. He's been looking at a team that's pretty nice. But we'll see what happens fully. But Stefon Diggs, the Texans, they had him on a team where he was ACL. I kind of figured they were only going to have him there for 1 year, kind of like overloading that season, kind of see what happened in the CJ Stroud sophomore year. And they made the playoffs. Of course, they won the first round, got to the divisional round, fell short to the Chiefs. A lot of fugazi, shaky calls, of course, in that game too as well. We've seen some phantom pass interference, not pass interference, phantom roughing the passer calls too happened. Mahomes wasn't getting touched, and they called that a few times. We've seen that happen in that game like that. But the Texans did have a chance in that game. Of course, they fell a little short, but they still felt they right there too as well. So I'm surprised they didn't bring Stefon Diggs back, but I guess because he's a little older and he might be asking for a longer term contract. They might be only willing to give 1 year. But they did bring in Christian Kirk. They traded for Christian Kirk, I think a few weeks ago. Free agency started, they traded for him, got him in with, of course, Tank Dell and Nico Collins. You have, what's his name? Strokes. What's his name? Strokes. On the tight end, they have two. What's his first name? I just went blank. But you have him, though, of course, Schultz. You have him. And you have, of course, all the running backs they have. Joe Mixon, you got Damian Pierce. You got these different individuals. So you have a nice offense. And defense pretty solid, too. Played pretty well in the playoffs and the regular season, too. So it really is up to them to be able to execute and finish those games out. They never really got just dominated or beat down. Like they fell short to the Chiefs, like a lot of things happen. It's a very close game still. So the Texans still kind of in the mix. But the Patriots getting Stefon Diggs would be nice. We'll see if Stefon Diggs looking for a long-term contract or maybe a 1-year deal to kind of prove it and see what else happened. But we kind of got to figure that out a little bit. But that's kind of the news. Most of the news, like for the NFL, we're seeing, of course, a lot of the reports about who's going first in the draft, who's picking what. A lot of people have the Browns picking Shedeur Sanders in the draft. That'd be interesting. As you guys know, Deshaun Watson re-ruptured his ACL a few months back. So we don't know if he's going to be ready for the season start. Most likely not. So we might have to get another quarterback. Russell Wilson did visit with the Browns. We've seen, of course, Kenny Pickett get traded there to the Browns as well. So Shedeur Sanders could possibly be a guy to bring in, unless they want to go a different approach and say, you know what, I'm going to build that team up. We got Myles Garrett here. let me add a Travis Hunter on the outside with Denzel Ward, or let me add a Abdul Carter on the other side of Myles Garrett or something like that to add more to the defense and build the team up around you, add receivers, build the defense up, O-line, everything nice. So when the quarterback do get there, then you'd be ready for maybe next year or something. Or you can maybe go out there and say, hey, I want Shedeur Sanders now. I want a quarterback who'll be a franchise piece, a game-shooting piece right now. Bring him in and see how things shake out. So we'll see what the Browns do. The Browns got a lot of thinking to do. You know, the Bengals made their decision with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins paying them those big-time contracts, with Joe Burrow contract as well. So they most likely gonna have to go defense every round in the draft like that. If I did my mock draft yesterday, I had the Bengals go defense. You gotta go defense every round. You gotta bring an edge rusher in because Trey Henderson, you can't pay him at $30 million plus a year. So you have to trade him either to the Lions or the Eagles, the Colts, or whatever team that's interested in him. We're gonna see a lot of teams gun for him, so you have to pay him $30 million a year. So we'll see what happens with his situation. But a lot of news right now been kind of dying down a little bit after the free agency week was going crazy. Aaron Rodgers, of course, name is still circulating around a lot. The Vikings, they say, are out on Rodgers as well. So we'll see if Aaron Rodgers decide to go to a one-year deal the Steelers offer him, or the Giants offer him, or retirement. I prefer him to just not come to our team, the Steelers, but the Steelers would be better off without him. Now, with them, of course, I'd be like, okay, let's see what happens, but I feel like the Steelers will go a different direction. Maybe the same predicament over and over, just paying a guy 1 year rental and then switching over, trying to find another guy. Just go ahead and go in a different direction. Mason Rudolph will be here for 2 years. I'm not saying Mason Rudolph is the franchise guy, but he's definitely a bridge type guy and a solid guy you can rely on. He has a winning record here in Pittsburgh as a starter. His last time here, he went 3-0 the regular season, beating 2 division teams as well, and beating 2 playoff teams as well, as like going out there in that atmosphere and stuff, and go out there on the road. I think 2 of those games on the road he won. Like that, went out there and made some magic. We fell short in the playoffs, of course, but he did play better. We see a lot of improvement, of course. He's able to attack the middle of the field like we haven't seen in a while. Able to push the ball on the outside as well to find the playmakers. Now with DK Metcalf on one side, George Pickens on the other side, you might see him be able to do a lot more. But we'll see exactly what happens, of course. That's all the news I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for my Steelers mock draft at probably 7 or 8 o'clock. You know, I'm in Texas, so it's Central Time, so maybe for you guys it might be 9 or it might be 8, depending on what hour I release it. But I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out.